Is it manageable? Does it work with my schedule? Does it work with my family? Does it work for my body? Does it work for, you know, there are so many factors to consider to get to that point, but get something workable. That's the trick. Get something that you don't want to stop after 6 months.
So what's workable? When you say workable, what are we talking about? You know, like right now, we're standing, and maybe there are people who are at home and they like doing those home workouts because, you know, they're gearing up to go to the gym or they just want to go to work. So just give us a picture of what's workable. Yeah.
What's workable when it comes to nutrition.
Yes.
Get a sustainable food plan.
Okay.
Like a sustainable food plan is like, is it balanced? Do you get your carbs? Do you get your proteins? Do you get your veggies, your vitamins, your water intake? Because I would say, like, if you go to an unsustainable meal plan where you say, I'm not doing carbs, it's eventually going to fail at some point. You can just go so long without carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Or I'm just doing smoothies. How long can you survive on smoothies? Exactly. So that's not sustainable. So get something that won't give you dramatic change, but it will give you sustainable change. Okay. So if you have to have someone customize your meal plan for you, the amount of protein you're supposed to take, the amount of carbohydrates, the vitamins, the fruits, the wellness supplements you're supposed to take, the water you're supposed to do, get that. That's part one. Part two, it's stress manage. Are you sleeping? You can't be healthy if you're not sleeping.
I think we really take that for granted because some people will say, I'll sleep when I'm done, I'll sleep when I'm dead. I really hope people have said to stop saying that this year. But people really do not respect sleep in the way that it should be.
Exactly. If you are on weight loss, weight gain, health living, avoiding lifestyle diseases, sleep is a factor. Are you sleeping? Because if you're not sleeping, it means you have a lot of stress hormones running through your system.
I see.
They make your body hold water. So you get puffy from water retention, and they shut down your metabolism. It's slower. So whatever you eat, your body holds. So you gain more weight instead of losing from just not sleeping.
Oh my goodness. Well,
so that's also a factor.
Yeah.
And that trick of a sustainable, healthy living. How is your workout going? What time can you slot in every day? So I will take someone who is like a busy person, a person who travels. You can say, you can go for, like, you're in hotel rooms, some hotels have no gyms, some places you're in remote places. You can say, every day I will put in a 30 minutes body weight workout. You don't have to be in the gym.
Let's do it practically, For someone who sits all the time and they're traveling all the time and they want to do workouts, like for example, right now we're standing here, what can they do? How would those workouts look like?
There are a lot of body, are we demonstrating body weight workouts?
Yes,
oh,
let's
great.
do.
Here we go. So there's a lot of things you can write. I would say, if you're at home, write the workouts down. Don't think them. Write them, pre-think them before you start them. So you have about 6 workouts that are body weight. So what are we doing? We're doing jumping jacks. We're doing mountain climbers. We're doing squats.
Oh my God. I don't like jumping jacks.
We're doing squats. I'll remove you from push-ups. So we're going to do shoulder taps. What else can we do? We're going to do sit-ups, Russian twists. Those are 6 workouts. All right. Ready?
I am not ready, but let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, so jumping jacks. So you're going to do, like, give yourself 30. So you get to 30.
Before my mic falls.
Immediately you switch from 30. You go to your mountain climbers. You maybe take like, let's say 10 seconds break in between. Go to mountain climbers. You position your body on a straight line, knees all the way in, Get your 30 reps. Yes, 30 reps. Finish your 30 reps. Get up, take deep breaths. When you breathe deep, your heart rate goes down faster. So you're able to go to the next set faster. So and you're more calm. And then you can just do, you're going to do squats. And then you're going to do your 30 squats all the way down, all the way up, all the way down.
Am I doing right?
Yes, you're good. You can go lower than that. Yes, and up, you know. Hit your 30 squats. Those are 3 workouts already.
All right.
We're not doing push-ups, but we're going to do shoulder taps. So we're back down. And then you're trying. These are really good for your arms. And you're holding your core tight, so your stomach is engaged.
Well,
very engaged. Very engaged. Core strength. If you are able to not swing from side to side all the time, even better. If you can hold tight.
It is becoming a struggle, but I am trying.
You're doing well. You're doing well. Get to 30. Make sure left and right is 1. So 1, 1.
Oh my God.
2, 2. Right? You got this. You're doing well.
Oh.
So those are 4 workouts
to begin the year,
so far. So those are 4 workouts so far.
Okay.
So we can go back to legs. So
Okay.
we do. Oh, we said lunges. Did we say lunges?
I think you said lunges.
All right. So we go back to
But
legs.
we're going to start playing with lunges, man.
So you can lunges have a lot of variations. So you can just do step back and up.
Okay.
And up. So
And up.
exactly. And
Like
up. You know, you do 30 on that leg.
Yeah.
And then you switch, the other leg goes
Okay.
30 and up. You know, down and up. Hit 30, 30.
Wow. Okay, we're doing this we're doing this practically right now.
Yeah. There you go. You hit 30, 30, and then you do, we've touched our arms, we've touched our core, we've touched our legs, but now you can do an abs isolated. So you can go down, do your Russian twist, you can go down. If you have a stronger core, you can have your legs suspended as you twist.
Okay, let me try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do it. So left, right is 1. Left, right is 1. If you have a lesser, stronger core, you can have your legs down, but toes pointing up. So you just lean back.
Okay.
And then you twist.
So lean back
and twist. All the way. Exactly.
Okay.
So
I'm doing it right.
You're doing it right. So by the time, so that's 1 set of 6 workouts that have touched your whole body. And then you repeat that 3 times. So say if you're doing 30 reps, that should take you like 7 minutes to finish all the 6. Then another set of 7 minutes and another. So in about 25 minutes, you've done a workout.
And you're
a full body workout and you're out of the house. Exactly.
Okay.
And you're out of the house. That one should be for people who work from home, people who have gym anxiety and don't have weight. Some people have home gyms.
Yeah.
So they are in a better position. People who are on a rush. You're in a hotel, you're going to a meeting. You have to report to the office, you work longer hours. So you can wake up at 5, by 5:30 you're done with your workout, you showered and you're out of the house.
But how do you make sure that you have your posture right so that you don't mess with a muscle, you know?
Normally what I have found with many people, it's harder to mess up with your posture when you're doing body weights, but for legs there's that problem. Yeah, especially with squats. When you're training with squats and lunges. Yeah. But for upper body and core, it's harder. But for legs, the more you do it, you can. And if you have knee problems, you can always modify your workouts. You can do your squat where you sit on something and then you stand. Oh, I see. Like so you block yourself, you block your body weight so that the weight doesn't go to your knee. I see. If you have knee problems. Okay, all right. If you have balance issues when you're doing lunges, you can always hold on a wall. So it's like a balancing thing. You hold, so you're balancing yourself, which eventually your legs become stronger. Yes. So the movements become easy. But let me tell you, you are a sports, person, trainer, athlete, and the like. And clearly, by the way you're looking, there's a lot of intense workout and the like. And the people who are sitting back at home and they say, this year maybe I have aspirations to train intensely, on to, have abs if I can have them. I want to be strong. You know, what does it take, especially the journey of beginning and then getting to the other side where you actually see yourself, fit and strong? You just change the goal. The goal should be, the initial goal should be, I want to be consistent. Okay. Because for you to get to training intense, to lifting heavy, to building muscle, it means you've been there for a while. So how long are we looking at? Like since the beginning of the year. So how long are we looking at? To be strong and be able to go intense. Yeah, like this is January. So if you want to see depending on how consistent you are, by the time you're about 6 months, you should be able to do a lot. You should be able to survive 1 hour workout without a problem. Okay. But it depends on, are you actually what I call kujituma kwa gym? Are you doing that? Because some people come into the gym, they do one workout, they do the second one, and they're already saying, you know what, that's enough for today.
Yeah.
No, you don't have that's enough for today.
Yeah.
When you are aiming for the strong, intense training, you have to say, I always say there's always one more rep in you. Even that moment where you're like, that's enough for today, you can always do extra.
But how long are you actually supposed to have a workout in the gym? Like, if you say you've
depends on your goal. If you're an athlete, just be ready to be crazy. If you want to be toned, athletic look, not for competition, just for healthy and looking good, aesthetics, 45 minutes, 1 hour should be enough, at least 5 times a week.
5 times a week?
Yes, 5 times a week.
All right, let's take a look also at now the body dysmorphia. We've come into the new year, and a lot of people have different goals about their weight. Some of them want to lose it, some of them want to gain. Some of them are not quite sure how they look, you know, so there's a very skewed perception of what their body actually is vis-a-vis what we actually see. So how do you help someone with that kind of, you know, perception about themselves?
Normally, we don't have perception about ourselves. We are fed perceptions of ourselves.
Interesting.
We are fed. Because if no, a human being is wired to love themselves. That's a brain wiring to always love yourself. But and that's why you find some people are okay with being a certain body shape or a certain body weight. But then perception affects ourselves where people comment about your shape, people comment about your look. If you're in a relationship, someone comments about another person and then it gets to you.
Yeah.
You know, all those. So perception are fed to us by the noise outside. Someone comments, I have been body shamed before when I was underweight, where someone makes a very bad comment and you get insecure about how you look.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I say, perception is fed, but you get to choose your critic. Choose your critic right. Where, you know, even if they tell you something you don't want to hear, is from a point of love or point of positivity. Okay.
Now, let's get into the perspective of new moms. You know, if a new mom wants to work out and either she's had a normal delivery or a C-section, or we have also, you know, men and women who, you know, are recovering from injuries and they're trying to get in shape for the new year and the like, what is it that they can do for that matter? New moms and recovering from injuries are very different, because this one is more like rehabilitation. Yeah. When you're recovering from injury. And sometimes you can come from the gym, sometimes you can go to different form of physiotherapy to get back online. But for new moms, what holds new moms back, first of all, is when they come to the gym, and this is my experience every day, everyone comes, I want to lose my stomach. Yeah, nothing else. Nobody tells you anything else. I want to lose my stomach. Yeah. And they forget, as a new mom, first of all, you can do core work. You can do core workouts, but they're limited. Yeah, that's true. Because there's this condition called diastasis recti, where abdominals during pregnancy, your abdominal muscles separate. They create, and if you don't take care of it, it can actually develop into a hernia. Yeah, can you imagine? I didn't even know. So it can get extreme. Yeah, like women can get hernia actually. Exactly. Yeah. So, and then when you walk into a fitness center, whether it's to a trainer, and they lack the knowledge of what condition follows pregnancy, the diastasis, and you tell them, I just want to lose my stomach. So now the trainer is just going to subject you to core workouts, which makes their diastasis worse, which makes your stomach bigger. So there's that lack of knowledge of the fact that as a new mom, you should work around your body. If you're doing, especially if you're weight training, every lift is a core workout. For you to pick a weight and get it to a standing position, you're holding your stomach tight. You are not breathing. So let's do it practically. I've heard a lot of you trainers say, when you're working out, make sure that you squeeze your tummy, your glutes. It's breath work. You learn. No, sometimes it comes automatically, trust me. If you had a squat weight on your shoulder and you get down, if you breathe out when you're down, you can't bring the weight up. You can't get the weight up. So all the way down and coming up, you're holding your breath, which means you're holding your stomach tight. That's a core workout. You are indirectly training your core. So and that's the solution to postpartum moms. Let's do it practically. Okay, show me. How do we do that? How do we show
so you're holding, you have a bar sitting.
Imagine?
You imagine you have a bar. Imagine the bar.
Okay.
So you have the bar, and then you go down on a squat. You can't breathe out from here. So this whole journey, up, down, all the way up, you breathe out from at the top.
All right. So when you hold your breath,
you breathe in when you're at the top.
Okay.
You breathe in. You go down with your weight. You come up. You breathe out.
Okay.
That's the breath work. Okay. So that's the safest way of postpartum mom to work their core back. If you're doing a deadlift, you go down with your deadlift. So you're picking the weight from down.
Okay.
So your back is straight, your core is tucked in. So you can't breathe out from here. Too far
the weight,
your legs are like shoulder width.
Okay.
Shoulder width.
So
you're pulling the weight up. This whole journey of up, your stomach is held in. So you breathe out here.
Wow, I can feel it.
Like you breathe out here. This is where you breathe out and you get the air back in for the next step.
Okay.
So that's the safest way of working your core postpartum. And eventually your abs are going to reconstruct back to position, and then you can start your crunches and sit-ups and all those ab workouts that everyone wants to do on their first day in the gym.
And what's the time period that it's safe to now go to the crunches and like?
If your trainer understands, they will tell you. I can tell when the separation has reconnected. You can feel the gap between the muscles. Wow. Sometimes the gap is so wide, it's like 4 fingers. That's the whole gap between your muscles. So that they keep coming back, and then you measure with your fingers.
Oh my goodness.
So it gets back to a position where there is no separation.
And
then you're very safe to. And there are also workouts you can do postpartum that are core, like easy core movements that are not crunches. They make you tuck your stomach in instead of push it out. So it keeps tucking in. All right. They are core movements, but crunches, sit-ups.
Still the same, posture where you're straight.
You're actually mostly you're standing. If you're postpartum, most of core workouts you're not lying down. You're standing.
And the recovery, those ones in recovery, men and women, what can they do also?
For like an injury?
Yes.
For an injury, you have to, first of all, you have to get clearance from the hospital. The hospital will tell you when to go for gym rehab. And then you have to start very light. Normally I see like, especially like road accidents, it's like the bike, you trying to get your joint into having mobility. Because if you had an injury, first thing you lose is mobility. Maybe your joint just wants to stay in a certain way and not fold in the other way. So you have to get the mobility first. You have to get your joints moving back normally first. That's like physio. You can do it at the gym. We have those bikes for it. So you get that mobility work happening. If you couldn't bend, now you just do like workouts where you teach your back how to move, how to function. Exactly.
Wow.
And then eventually you can introduce lighter weights. Maybe the whole time you're doing those movements with no weights. And then you start introducing weights, and you just feel, if it's comfortable, you feel it. And gradually you load on the weight, and then you're good. And then actually sometimes it happens so unconsciously. You're like, I couldn't squat and now I can actually go down without feeling my knees. Or I couldn't spin the bike at a certain level and now and then it just comes as like a realization, oh, now I'm doing this.
And you feel so achieved.
Exactly.
So achieved.
Yeah.
Now that we've said that, the whole aspect of nutrition is so important, because people work out and then literally after they work out, they're there with fries and sausages and jerky.
And the meal.
Yes, that's what you say. But then I feel also this misconception, you eat that way after you've worked out, and then you're on a way that you want to lose. So I always, like, I would get the experience of building muscle on weight I don't want. Like, I want that weight gone. But because I'm lifting, muscle is being built in the process, because that's how
you become heavier.
Yes, so
because you're adding muscle mass on top of fat mass.
Yes.
So you become heavier.
Break down that.
And then you don't see muscle because it's covered by fat.
Yes.
So you even get even a body you don't like even more.
Yes. And then you start hating the gym.
Exactly. You start hating the entire journey, the entire analogy of the journey. Because I always tell people, you can never ever out-train your diet, ever. Anything, so let's say in the entire week, you have burnt about 1,500 calories. And then on a weekend, you drink a bottle of wine. and then everything you burn through the week, you get it back into the body with in one sitting. I
know we need to take a break, but essentially no alcohol, no nothing.
You can have alcohol once in a while.
But okay, you need to define once in a while. We're taking a short break. We'll be back with more of this amazing workout for you in just a bit. Stay with us.
Step into a world of emotions, relationships.
Kumbe mama, ulikuwa unafikiria kuolewa tena? Yini unijaleta kidogo, wewe ni mbaya.
Dilemmas and complexities of life.
Mwanamke hamhitaji mwanaume ili aweze kuwa na furaha.
Love.
Vedika, kiukweli mimi nakupenda sana wewe.
Betrayal.
Mimi nilikupa kila kitu ambacho wewe ulikuwa unakihitaji. Lakini leo umeamua kunidanganya na kuusaliti uaminifu wangu.
And secrets.
Tafadhali usimwambie Sahil kuhusu hili.
Get ready for an emotional roller coaster ride filled with drama.
Sahil wangu yuko wapi? Nataka uniambie Sahil yuko wapi? Siyafanya chochote kile Sahil jamani.
Passion and unforgettable moments.